Starting a new business is an exciting but daunting prospect. There's so much to think about. What kind of product or service are you offering? What makes it unique? Who are your target customers or clients? One way to clarify exactly what your business is and what market you're in is to ask, what is your niche? Before we get to deciding on a niche, let's step back and talk in broader terms. A niche describes a focused or specialized area of a wider market. Finding your niche allows a business to stand out against the competition by focusing your effort on a more specific need. For instance, if you wanted to start an online retailer, you could choose to sell all sorts of home goods, or you can target more narrowly on, say, minimalist style wall art. It may be a smaller market, but it also means less competition and more opportunity to differentiate yourself. It allows you to refine your marketing strategy towards specific consumers rather than casting a net for nearly everyone. Focusing on one specific niche of a broader market means that you can get more targeted with your business plan, better reach a distinct audience, and engage in more specific market research. The nice thing about choosing a niche for your business is that you have a lot of options, but it can take some creativity to settle on an idea you like. The best thing you can do is take a look at your market, consider target customers, and try to find a need that you can fill. A good example of that is Diapers.com. They were an online company that delivered diapers and related products to the doors of parents. Plenty of retailers sold diapers, but by making it their specialty, they were able to differentiate themselves and add value for customers above and beyond what was already being offered by general stores. They started in 2004 and grew wildly popular until Amazon bought them in 2010 for over $500 million. Another way to approach a niche instead of focusing on a specific product is to be more customer interest focused. Specific interest groups might prefer themed products or have somewhat different needs than the general population. Groups like pet owners, eco-friendly consumers, LGBTQ+ people, travelers, gamers, tech-savvy consumers. Depending on the size of the market, you can get even more granular by combining multiple categories and demographics, like a blog catered to an eco-friendly consumers who travel with their pets. Since there are a lot of options out there for choosing a small business niche, it helps to know what to target. There are some signs that a niche will be better for your business than others. When hunting for your niche, keep these things in mind. Your target customers should be easy to identify and easy to reach. The market you target should be neglected or underserved. And you should have the capacity to add value or meet a need in this area. The size and scope of your market can vary. A very popular and relatively saturated niche can still have room for another business if you have a unique angle, or you can narrow in on a very specific market and audience for which there's little to no competition. The important thing is to research the market extensively and realistically evaluate the strengths of your business plan. There's no real formula for choosing a winning niche. You simply have to do a lot of research. Think of some of the characteristics and markets mentioned above and think about, who do you want to reach? What service do you want to offer? And are you going to fill an underserved need? It's worth considering where your own passions and talents lie and what sort of niche you would fit into. Chances are you have greater insight into markets that you have a pre-existing interest and experience in, which you can use to your advantage. It can be hard to tell what niche will bring in the most profit. Succeeding in a very popular niche might mean working on very small margins, while a niche none of us have heard of can be wildly profitable for the right business. A good rule of thumb, though, is to choose an umbrella industry that's been around for quite a while. Chances are that industry isn't going to disappear on you and doesn't represent a passing trend. Ultimately, a niche will be specific to your insights, skills, and resources. If you come up with a product or service that's genuinely useful, chances are there's a type of person out there who needs it. Whether you've decided on your niche market or are still juggling between a few options, it's time to do some more research. The more you know about your niche, the better prepared you'll be later. The first step in market research is to ensure you understand the size and scope of your target niche. Spend some time getting to know your target consumer, their needs, wants, thoughts, how they spend their days, etc. Try to estimate roughly how many of them are out there, the types of channels that are likely to reach them, and the number you'll need to convert into customers to be profitable. That'll give you the basis to create a plan to target your market. Next, take some time to analyze the other businesses in your space, who may end up as your competitors. What are they doing well? How do they target their customers? What customers are left out? What channels do they use? Which do their consumers use? How will your products or services differ from theirs and add value beyond what they're offering? Finally, in this digital age, it's good to do some keyword research, especially if your business is primarily conducted online. What terms are your consumers using to search for your service? What terms are your competitors targeting? How can you become a better resource and destination for your customers than your competitors already are? There are guides that will help you estimate how easy it will be to get onto the first page of search results for a given keywords, which could determine how viable breaking into a given niche will be. Choosing a niche is just the first step on your way to a successful business. After deciding on your product and your target market, the real work begins to execute your plan and grow your business. 1-800-ACCOUNTANT can help every step of the way, from forming your business entity, to doing your bookkeeping, to saving you money on your taxes at the end of the year. Once you've decided on your niche, reach out to one of our business experts to get started. As always, thank you very much for watching today, and if you found this video to be educational or informative, helpful, or entertaining, please like and subscribe to our channel and look for 1-800-ACCOUNTANT on your social media channels of choice.